Hey everybody, I'm the first Lady Sunshine Tour player, and I'm taking on one of Zim's finest, Benjamin Follett-Smith.
Join us live on YouTube and Facebook, 3 p.m. Sunday this week, for the Battle of the Flexes.
Ben, I hope you have what it takes to keep up with the big dogs.
Cass, I am a big dog. I don't need to try and hang with them.
Hello everyone and welcome to the 7th edition of the Virtual Sunshine Tour on this, the 65th day of the lockdown. Now, if you know anyone who can't be with us on the stream today, no worries, we've got them covered, and all you need to do is tell them that we're featuring the match on live scoring, and you can find that on the Sunshine Tour's website as well as the app, as we bring you the best in golf entertainment from our living rooms to yours. This is the Virtual Sunshine Tour. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are breaking new virtual ground as we have a representative of the Sunshine Ladies Tour, and making her VST history today is Casandra Hall. Hello, Cass.
What's up, guys? How's everyone going?
I'm very good. I'm just wondering how you're doing ahead of this big match.
Super excited to get started. I think I'm going to give Ben a great run for his money. And then I've also got a nice surprise for everyone. I've got a Shrixon giveaway to give to one of the people that are watching the live stream. And all you have to do is follow Shrixon Golf South Africa and follow myself. And details to follow on my Instagram page. But yeah, it's going to be an awesome giveaway. We've got some Shrixon Z-Star golf balls. We've got 2 Shrixon caps and a nice glove. Fantastic.
So a chance to win for everyone that jumps onto the stream. And Casandra will be going up against Zimbabwe's finest, a winner on tour already, and hoping to add another W in the Battle of the Flexes. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ben Follet-Smith. Hello, Ben.
How's it, guys? How's everyone doing?
Very well, man. You got a tough matchup today. You ready?
I'm ready. Born ready.
Lovely. Looking forward to it. Well, we're playing the famed Royal Johannesburg and Kensington's Beast of the East. Everybody, get ready to rumble. Now, the Golden Gate Park takes its name from the shades of the gold reflected by the sun on the park's sandstone cliffs. Nestled among the rolling hills of the Maluti Mountains, this park is an absolute must-see for anyone making their way to the Free State. Feast your eyes on the Caledon River before making your way to the Welberg Dam in the southern part of the reserve. Now, be sure to keep an eye out for the rare wildlife like oribi, zebra, and bald ibis. Now, booking is not essential. As we head over to the first tee, as I mentioned, we're playing Royal Johannesburg's East Championship course, a course that I think, Ben, you know very well, so we'll be relying on you to give us listen, don't give Cass tips because she's your competitor today, but I might need a few.
Okay, I'll see what I can say without giving Cass a head start, you know.
I mean, tell us about this opening hole. I'm sure you've played it a number of times since the revamp.
Yes, I have. I like it. I think it's a good opening hole. It's something you can get a good start off to. If you hit a good drive, you can definitely make an eagle or even a birdie pretty simply. Just got to keep it down the left-hand side. The fairway runs to the right, so you don't want to miss in the trees. Left. If you hit it left, you usually have a shot in. So anywhere down the left is usually a good option.
Okay, cool. Well, it's you up on the tee. I guess as the local member, please show us the way, Ben.
Alrighty, will do. I'll do my best.
You're going to need your best.
Stay in the fairway.
You said keep it left.
Go. Oh no. Tragic.
In the trap there.
Not my best.
Oh, let's see what we can do here. Hoping to miss that bunker. Come on, baby.
Jeez, that's
Oh,
awesome.
straight down
Great
the middle.
shot. It's going to feed right though. Oh no, good bounce.
About 20 past Ben.
Okay, Cass, you up next.
No pressure.
I got my purple on for Lady Sunshine Tour, representing nicely.
See the colors there.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh.
smooth swing.
Flush. In the bunker.
All right, so welcome to everyone who's tuned in on the
no.
stream. We've got Zimbo, Marco, Adrian, Baby DM is back again, Bezel, Amy, Kes, I think your mom is here as well. I saw her a little bit earlier on. Thank you guys for tuning in. And like I said earlier on, if you missed it, do tell those who can't be with us today to please check out the match on the Sunshine Tour app and the website as well.
Left.
oh, great shot, Ben.
Terrible.
Excellent.
You don't want to be there. Guys, let me take you back a little bit. Ben, how did you actually come to actually fall in love with this beautiful game? When did you start playing?
I started playing when I was probably about 4 years old. My dad got me into it, so I used to go to the range with him. Kind of just started from there. I played my first junior golf tournament when I was, I think 5, maybe almost 6. So yeah, I just kept playing from there, and then I ended up going to university on a golf scholarship, and just now here I am where I am.
Fantastic. Kes, how did you fall in love with this beautiful game?
Not such a pretty story like Ben's. My mom was engaged to a guy that played golf, and he introduced me to the game. So I started playing from there. And once my mom and him broke up, we decided to carry on playing, and then yeah, just went from there. I did play a lot of sports growing up, so I had a lot of options. And as I got older, I just started cutting out more sports and ended up with golf at the end of it.
Ooh, tough shot coming up here.
Very.
That's right.
Gonna try and miss this tree. Looks like, oh, down.
Oh, it's long.
Has to sit.
Down.
Has
Go
to
on.
sit.
Go on.
Sit.
Oh,
It's alright. It's not too bad from there.
Still
to be honest.
alive. And Ben, who were like, some of your idols, in a golfing game growing up? Obviously, in Zim, I think Nick Price, for a lot of people, was such a big figure. Who were some of your favorites growing up?
I'd say, yeah, probably Nick Price. My dad used to talk about him, how awesome his ball striking was and how excellent he used to just hit it so straight when he was good, when he was like on his game. But yeah, obviously Tiger Woods I'm a huge fan of Tiger Woods, and just how strong mentally he is. His mental game is his golf game as well, but mainly his mental game for me. And then somebody like Rory, on a kind of golfer, the tee shots he hits and some of the shots he hits are just incredible, really, to see how good they are.
Yeah. For you, Casandra?
Definitely Leanne Pace. I mean, every ladies golfer from South Africa, and I'm sure many around the world were definitely looking at Leanne Pace growing up. She's still a great example of what South Africa has and what we can actually do. But looking at, worldwide, definitely Tiger Woods. I always loved him. I think he's, like Ben said, great mentally. Such a good ball striker, and I mean, just a legend in general. So, yeah.
Jeez, that was terrible.
I know, Oji, you don't think so well for the guys here. Casandra's putting, so that's a good sign.
Oh, bugger. Oh, so I did this earlier.
Oh no, here it starts.
Oh,
This pin placement is horrible.
it's not the worst one, I can tell you that much.
Show me the line there, Ben.
Yeah, I'm going to try and give you the best line I can. Go.
Oh, shame. Someone commented no Bundu bash.
How's it?
Ben. Too late
Look
for
at this.
that.
I mean, how's this green? My ball's rolling backwards.
Well, during the lockdown, maybe they haven't cut it much, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it looks like they have cut them.
Come on,
this is
Ben.
gonna be-
25 foot for bogey.
Oh, no ways.
Oh, he's going to show me the line. Look at that.
Oh, no ways.
Wow.
They actually have cut them.
Yeah, definitely. And rolled them.
Baby DM
Yeah,
wants to
cut
know
them
how... Baby DM wants to know, how do you guys meet? When was the first time you guys met each other?
I have a pretty good story about that. Well, actually, not the first time. I don't know where we met the first time, to be honest.
We met
I
the
think she
first
probably
time
like.
at Selborne. We
Oh, good putt.
Great
Oh.
start.
We met at Selborne for the first time. We got paired together for the Vodacom Origins Pro-Am. That's where we
Yeah.
first played together. And we both played shocking. And I just met Ben, like,
Oh, come on.
Cass, I'm Ben on the tee box, and I think he already chirped me before he even knew my name. And I just knew we'd get along from there. So, yeah.
Do you remember what the chirp was?
Jeez, there were so many. Oh, good putt, Ben.
I just remember making a bet with our Amis that if Cass missed the green on that really, that part 3, I think it's like number 4
Yeah.
at Selborne.
I knew this
That
was
one with the really tricky green.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, if we missed the green there, we had to put our head in the pond. And Cass ended up losing that one. She had to put her head in the pond. Pretty good fun.
My hair smells like fish for prize giving. It was great. Better.
Ben, tell us about the second hole. Probably one of the toughest par 3s I think you guys have played on tour.
Yeah, it's a long par 3. I think on the game we've probably got driver. It's definitely a 4-iron or a 5-iron in normal game. The green is away from you too, so it's really hard to stop it on the green. So pretty difficult hole. You also want to just keep it a little bit left.
A little bit left, you said, Anne?
Yep. Well, you can hit in the bunker, no problem. 3 wood, huh?
Oh, let's see where this
Oh,
goes.
that's a good shot.
Come on,
Casandra
camera
Hall,
angle.
hey game, huh?
Go!
Wow.
Go! Oh,
Go,
sit now.
go,
Sit now.
go.
Cass is schooling us here.
Oh, Ben,
I
are you
know,
on
it seems
the
like
front
it.
there? Oh, the boys
fine.
are going to chirp you for the day
The
you
boys.
retire.
They know who the real winner is anyway.
Lejean says, girl power, come on.
That's it.
Again. Sit.
Or is it left?
That's left. I keep
Oh,
saying
looking
keep.
good.
Oh no, it's perfect. What are you on about? Sit.
Carry on running.
Sit. Sit.
Go on, give me a line.
Oh,
Oh,
oh really? What is this?
Interesting putt coming up there. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Smoked it.
Oh,
I don't know. A
Oh,
little bit
I
right.
hope it's not going right. Ah,
I think it is. Oh no.
okay. Jeez, what's happening here? No.
Ben, what do you reckon your final score is?
Today,
Put a number on it. Let's go.
I reckon +3.
Already almost halfway there.
Jeez, my players are having a bit of a problem here. What's going on?
Oh, pinned it.
Practicing.
What's going on? What is this? This
Practice
is like
shot.
a.
I think it
Edison,
happens when you
yeah.
push L2.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah, so I think you got to go out of it. Either you
Press
push left
X.
or
Just
square.
press X. X again, I guess.
It says
No.
shot preview. Can't be.
I don't know, but any time today though.
Yeah, listen. Sorry about the
There you
slow
go.
play, guys. There you go.
Back in action.
My guy's frozen here. He doesn't want to hit a backswing. What's going on? Oh, calm down.
Oh wow.
Sit.
Settle.
Hey OG, you've had a lot of practice before this, so you should be a lot better than this.
Listen, you don't want to know what I did last week. Lots of practice. Tell me what's
See
been
what
the
I mean
tough.
with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Just check. So,
What's been the toughest sort of round you guys have played on your respective tours?
The day I played with Ben.
Oh, I have.
Jeez. Getting through the chips, and I played probably one of the worst rounds ever.
Yeah.
And it
I think
didn't
you
help
shot
with
like
the playing
87.
partner I had.
Pretty good.
I didn't shoot 87, I shot 82, okay? And it was a loss. But dealing with Ben's chirps was a lot harder than shooting 82.
Ben, for you?
I had a mare, where was I? On the coast, oh, shit. Where would it have been? It would have been one of the resort courses, Pinnacle Point. I was out there. I think I missed the cut by about 5 shots, but the cut was plus 10. So I had an 86 and I think an 84.
No.
Oh, Cass. There we go.
Jeez, guys, I know I'm having a mare here. Cass, please show me a good line.
Still me, guys. Don't worry.
And how do you come back from something like that mentally?
Just got to accept it, really. As soon as you accept it, then you kind of get past it. If you don't accept it, then you're not going to ever get past it. So I guess it's like a lot of things. I mean, coming off a tough season on the Sunshine Tour this year for me as well, was just kind of an eye-opener, but also learning just to accept and move on. Because if you don't, you're going to get stuck in a turmoil and never get out of it.
Definitely. Everyone always has a bad round, and it's just a matter of time when it happens. So if you don't move on, then mentally you just go downhill very fast.
Yeah.
Oh, Zen.
You got a little routine there, huh, OG?
That was sneaky, bro.
Shame, Ben. Even mom's chirping you. Ouch, Ben.
Who? Who's chirping me?
Charmaine is
Mom.
out here. Charmaine, please, do you have any juicy stories you can tell us that we can actually ask your daughter about here? Feel free to share there on the chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ben, we see a lot of players, like young players. I think I spoke to you about this the other day, like, sort of turning pro without going the college route. I mean, what made you choose that route before turning pro?
Well, partly because my family my parents thought that a degree was a good thing, and I didn't disagree at all. I would suggest college is the way forward because, first of all, you get your degree. Second of all, you're learning and you're playing against the best of the best. I mean, I was there when Justin Thomas was there and John Rahm and Jordan Spieth and everything, so it was really fun.
Don't forget about the parties,
Flushed
Ben.
it.
I'm sure you love those
Oh yeah,
too.
party life was great.
Tell us about the party life.
Don't tell them.
How much do you want to know?
Now you
I think we should ask Haig.
You must keep it PC, please. But what was it like? I mean, playing with those guys, especially seeing what they've gone on to do. I mean, on in the world and what they've gone to achieve.
Yeah, I just feel like that's one thing college gives you the opportunity to do. I mean, if you go out there and you play really well, you're going to be able to get on the PGA Tour pretty quickly. I mean, there's a lot of boosters, guys that put a lot of money into you very quickly. I mean, in America, there's a lot of guys with a lot of money. So you kind of had to be aware of it because NCAA has got a lot of regulations about taking money from people. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, the better you play there, you're just going to walk into pretty much onto the PGA Tour as John Rahm did, as Justin Thomas did, as Jordan Spieth did. A lot of guys, they play really good at college and you can walk straight onto it. I mean, you get your 5 or 6 starts and then move forward.
Great.
I just think it's a good stepping stone. You learn. And we had a private jet and everything, so you kind of live the life that you would live if you were a successful professional.
Jeez, yeah, what a life that is.
OG, you asked my mom
really
about
good.
some stories. She says that she's got too many.
Too many.
I have a story there. So I was about 12 years old, and we decided to go play US kids golf in London. So
Yep.
we decided that my mom, my brother, and myself would go, and my brother would caddy for me. Now, my brother wouldn't know the difference between a Pinnacle Gold and the Titleist Pro V1, firstly. But we decided he's going to caddy for me. So we're walking back to our place where we're staying because it's about 1 kilometer from the golf course. And my mom's got about 3 jackets on. My brother's got about 2. I've also got a second skin, couple layers on. And we're walking back and we walk past these 2 girls shooting each other with water guns in their bikinis because it's supposedly summertime. Meanwhile, it's like 5 degrees outside and they're having the time of their lives. So that was the first piece. Oh, no.
Oh.
And then the second piece is my brother, not knowing much about golf, is now caddying for me. So I asked him, can you take the pin out of the hole for me? Sure. Takes it out, everyone putts, and obviously this was before you could leave the flag in. And he decides he's going to take the flag with to the next tee box. On every single hole, he forgets to put the flag back in the hole. He just carries on walking, and then he has to run and put the flag back in. It was too funny. Moral of the story, he hasn't caddied for me again.
Shame.
After watching you play, I wouldn't caddy for you either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see what you got here, Ben.
Oh, left again. Go.
Nah, that looks good.
It's on the green, you're okay.
Go. The problem is Cass isn't putting, so she's still got a chance.
That's very true. It's funny though, because I see your scores on +1 and I'm on even. So it's strange.
Hey, you're the one coming back to me.
Come on, Ben, what funny stories do you have about?
Is that a yip you've got there, OG?
Jeez, my guy's got the yips today, bro. Like, I don't know where you got that from.
You can't take it back.
Yeah, my guy's
Ben,
got
don't you have some funny stories from tour? I'm sure you have a few.
To be honest, I'm
one
so
that
well
I
behaved,
think is,
you know, I never see do anything crazy. I just, you know, live by the rules,
I don't believe that.
go to bed at 8, it's kind of my kind of lifestyle.
8 in the morning.
You see, how long have you known me for?
Long enough to know that.
No, yeah. So last night, yesterday, Cass invites me for a braai.
Yeah.
Decides to try and influence her competitor with alcohol.
I did not.
Did you fall for it?
She was trying to drink Comet's vodka or whatever, shots out of the bloody bottle.
I didn't drink out of the bottle. We poured in a glass. Liar.
You wanted to in the beginning.
You still said you want to come fetch your vodka bottle. It's empty. Over you.
You said it was empty. You probably finished it off.
It was a hot party then. Cass Dean says he's the best kitty you ever had.
Good.
Oh,
good. Break.
Ooh.
Sit.
God.
It's looking good, but I'm sure
my
the next
goodness.
one's also going to.
Wow.
Cass,
Sorry, OG Dean said?
Dean says he's the best kitty you've ever had, and the problem is that you can't afford him.
That is true. He is now very expensive. Time is very valuable. Best caddy I ever had, not so sure about that. But okay, we'll go with it.
Okay. Who didn't mark their ball then?
Yeah, I know, it's irritating, isn't it? I'm going to start putting in front of Cass and leaving my ball in the way.
And then, guys, your best memories of just playing the sport growing up. What was that for you guys?
Best memory is probably that first hole-in-one when you're a little kid, you know. For me, at least, it was such a big thing to have, you know. You always want to tell your friends about the hole-in-one you made or all that sort of stuff. But I don't really know. Maybe your first tournament, of course, a memory would be for me when I won in Cape Town, my first professional win. Mm-hmm. Well, main tour win at least. It's kind of those things. And then like Q School, I'm sure Cass can say she also did the Q School route and got through. So those are big things to keep in your memory bank.
And you, Cass?
Definitely. I have a memory of the Sunshine Ladies, the WGSA SA Ladies Amateur Open, something like that. And we played at a golf course, and I just remember I was so nervous. It was the SA Ladies Stroke Play Championships. And I was just so nervous on the first tee for some odd reason in this tournament. And I was still a hacker back then. I think I was about a 12 handicap, you know. Nowhere, like nobody knew who I was or anything, and I just remember being on the first tee so nervous, and I played that and I finished the round, and I said to myself, now this is a tournament I'd love to win. And then just obviously when I did win it, when did I win it? I think I won it in 2017. Just thinking back to that first time I played and I was so nervous. And I said to myself, this is the one tournament I'd love to win. So that was a cool one. And then also during that stroke play, one of my friends came onto the putting green where I was, and she said to me, "What's the biggest tournament you've won?" And I remember Adrian was still sitting there, and I laughed and I said, "Haha, this one," and we were just joking around. And funny enough, that was the one I ended up winning. So she came to me, she was like, "Well, you called it from the beginning. You said you were going to win." And I said, "No, that was just a joke, but it's great to actually win it." So that was a great memory as well. And then, of course, tour school, that was so pressurizing, but such a great experience. I'm sure Ben can also elaborate on it, but it's such a big learning curve, and meeting so many people and just the whole vibe and aura around it was crazy and almost surreal. I still think about it now, and I think, how the heck did I get it right? But I did somehow, and I'm glad I did.
How did you handle the pressure of Q school?
Well, I prepared very well for it. Like, if I couldn't have prepared better for it. So I think that was a good start. I started seeing my mental coach, Mark Fairbank, just before tour school, and I think that's what changed it for me. I could play rounds good, and then I'd have a fallout here or there, and that was all mental. And then after I saw Mark, we got a bit of consistency going, which helped me through the rounds. I think a lot of people go to tour school and think, you have to shoot 20 under to get your card, where it's basically just 5 half decent rounds, just staying in the game. You don't have to shoot 20 under par each round. It's just a 1 or 2 under will get you through. Obviously, you want to finish high as possible, but you want to be as consistent as possible. So I think that's what got me through, and obviously having the great team behind me. Been working with Robbie Stewart for a while now, and he also prepared me very well for the conditions there. It was going to be cold. It was going to be windy. The fairways are very narrow. So I think I was very, very well prepared for it. That helped me a lot.
I think preparation is key, to be honest. Like for those 5-round tournaments, you've got to be just mentally strong. Oh gosh, make it 10. But...
Yeah, that's very...
so just being mentally, understanding that you're physically and mentally prepared. That's, as soon as you believe that, then your game will take off. I mean, if you think that you could have done better preparation, you're already on the back foot. So preparation is probably key, I reckon.
Yeah, if you mentally think you should have done more before you came here, and you add to us, gosh, then that's definitely a problem.
How different was qualifying in the Asian tour there, Ben?
I'd been there twice already, previously, so I wasn't too crazy. Like, I didn't not expect things to happen, and I knew what I was walking into when I got there. But I think it's just weather, really, really humid. You're playing in 40-degree weather. You obviously eating fried rice and eggs and stuff that you're not used to.
Yeah.
So that's kind of a difference. And then, I think, unfortunately, I had a Zim caddy, another professional golfer that was with me, a local guy from Zim, but he traveled with me, so I had someone there, which is nice. And, once you have someone to talk about your stuff to, you're not on your own the whole time. And also I had a mate from university who was on my university team. He's actually from Thailand. So we went for a lot of dinners together and kind of enjoyed that. So it was productive, at least, to say. Yeah. Nice and fun to be around your friends and also be competing.
That's cool.
What's up, Uncle Andrew, all the way from Ireland? He's watching. He's my hockey coach back in school.
Nice. Kes,
awesome.
like, how did it help you to play other sports? I mean, a lot of kids these days, you find at a very early age, they just want to focus solely on golf. But for you, playing other sports, did that help you in any way?
Definitely. I think also the camaraderie, and I played a lot of team sports as well. It teaches you something different that golf doesn't, because it's such a single, like, how can you say it, a a personal sport, a one-man show, really, where team is different. It taught me a lot of discipline as well, with coaching and getting to practices, and you have to make yourself stand out from the team to be picked for other teams, for example. So I think it definitely did help. I love playing, especially hockey. Hockey was one of my favorite sports. It was a lot of fun, but also, I don't know, it just teaches you teamwork, if you want to call it that. I loved all my other sports. I'd still play hockey if it wasn't as dangerous, which can be detrimental to my golf career, but I really do love hockey still. But yeah, my mom was also a big sportswoman when she was younger, my brother as well. It was kind of just in the family. And I'm just naturally good at sports. Don't ask me to read a book because I'm not so talented there, but yeah.
Well, the other day you said you started, did I hit someone's ball? You said you started a new book, the 5 a.m. Club. Tell us about some of the fundamentals you learned from that book. I mean, I've heard quite a lot of sports people refer to it.
Definitely. I haven't finished it yet. Damn, it didn't teach me how to sing those parts. It was a really great book, very eye-opening book. Makes you look at things differently. I'm going to try waking up at 5 a.m. In the book, it says that at 5 a.m. everything's so peaceful, and you appreciate the things you have and things like that, and you appreciate the sunrise that's coming up and all that. I know it sounds quite cheesy, but it's a really cool book to read. I'd love to finish it so that I can get the whole story. But so far I love it. I haven't done. Oh my word! I made
only one in it now, Cass.
I haven't really finished it yet, but I've loved it. How far am I? I think I'm halfway.
That's cool. Do you read much, Ben?
No, I'm not a big reader, but funny enough, my coach Doug Wood told me to read a book called Fearless Golf by Dr. Diavante, and I read that on the way to Q School. And he said, listen, your game's where it needs to be, you just need to get your head right. And once I read that, I just kind of understood that it's a game. It's not like the end all and be all of life, and I needed to believe that. And as soon as I got that in my head, accepting bad shots and getting over them was a lot easier.
That's cool.
Be good. Sit down.
Sorry, I'll make a comment. Babe, if you're watching this live, please bring me a cell phone charger.
Pierce is asking if the Sunshine Tour is going to donate $1,000 for each 3-putt, because I think we're all struggling here.
That's a lot of $1,000.
Especially with cast putting. Not that I'm doing any better.
Whatever. Babe, please bring me a phone charger.
Calm down.
Check, you just did the same as what I did, Ajay.
Yes, it was either that or go in the water.
Yeah. This is much harder than real golf.
Yeah, listen, this is tough. I mean, I thought I'd practiced enough, but my score certainly doesn't.
We didn't play the downhill.
Yeah, that's the other thing. The course was set up differently when I was practicing earlier in the week.
Exactly. Yeah.
Guys, how's the lockdown sort of affected you guys? I mean, you're obviously not playing any golf at the moment. But for you guys, I'll start with you, Kes. I mean, how has it affected you, and what have you been up to during the lockdown?
Yeah, like I said in my interview the other day, I've been doing a lot of fitness, as we have a multi-gym here outside, and we have a cycling machine and some weights. So that's been keeping me very busy. I've had a few putts on the putting mat, and I've been fortunate enough that a friend has a flight scope set up in his garage. Which I didn't actually mention last time. I can't believe I didn't. But so I've been heading into the flight scope, getting a bit of practice in. Obviously, it's not an everyday thing because it's difficult to travel during this lockdown, and obviously you don't want to be there when someone else is there. So that's been a bit tough, being able to go there every now and then. But at least once a week, being able to see more or less where the golf ball would go instead of just heading into a blicket has definitely been a huge advantage. But then, yeah, gymming, I've been reading this book. I've been watching a lot of series and chilling a lot because I know once the tour gets going, it's going to be a madhouse. So, yeah, I've really been enjoying staying at home and helping my mom paint her house. I did that for a while. Glad I play golf and don't paint houses. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Ben, what you been up to?
Yeah, I've been pretty much doing the same. Me and my trainer Ian Corbett, we've been working pretty hard on my body. I mean, making sure get fitter. I mean, the weather in Asia is probably the biggest factor, and I feel like you just have to be that much more fit to be able to compete there. And we've just been really working on trying to get stronger, get more. I mean, less fatigued. I mean, working on like exercises that bring fatigue into it and still being able to function at a high level. So it's kind of, I mean, it's a good thing, and that's kind of what I've been really focusing on. Yeah, just kind of been hitting into a net as well. Had these little balls. I don't know if you've seen my Instagram or anything, but these little like foamish kind of balls, and then hit into almost straight at my glass windows. So.
Are you gonna hit your putt by any chance?
I am. Oh man, Cass, you made me rush.
Jesus.
Okay, don't miss her.
No.
This is a bounce back if you make this.
Oh my gosh, that is shocking.
Ooh,
Give me a real putter and I'd probably make it, but on here it's so much harder.
it's so tough. I mean, I'm
Sounds like an
starting to shake
excuse
now.
to me, to be honest. I love your little mock backswing you got there.
Listen, there's something like this guy clearly didn't sleep. Maybe he was with you guys drinking vodka. My right? He's got the yips.
Yes, well done.
Shut up, Ben. No, that's
Ben
not
Andrew
me.
wants to know if you are from Shamwari.
Yes, I am. I'm from Harare, yeah. But Shamwari's friend is Shona. It's friend in Shona.
Oh,
So
are
that's
you
the
from?
local language? I'm from Harare, which is Mashonaland. So they speak Shona in Mashonaland, and then Zulu in Bulawayo.
So is
Uncle
Shamwari a
Andrew,
place?
just
I
Or
because
guess-
he's from Zim doesn't mean you must support him, eh?
No,
I know Uncle Andrew's from
Shamwari means friend.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. So, but I'm guessing he's saying, are you from Shamwari? As in, like,
No,
Are you
so
from
he's
the
saying,
Shona
are you
speaking
from? He
areas?
says, are you from Zim, Shamwari? So I guess he's asking you, hey friend, are you from Zim?
yes. Well, you should be able to see my flag somewhere on this thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, representing Zim for sure. I
Listen,
saw on the news the other day.
Kenzie's
Oh,
been
sorry.
threatening to invite me to Zim for a long time, so maybe you'll actually get to beat him to it because I'd love to go play some golf.
Yeah, you need to come. It's awesome. I love it. You got to do the houseboat and the Kariba trip and all that good stuff.
Have you played in Zim, Cass?
I haven't. Ben was
We're
on a great
planning on
level
doing a
last
trip.
night that he invited me. No, I haven't been, but I'd love to go. I've heard it's quite nice. Ben says it's a really cool and different there, so I'm quite excited to go check it out.
Very good.
Yeah, I would also love
If
to
there's
go.
more people like Ben, I'm not too sure. I might just stay this side. But
We'll
if
go-
there's
So you
nice
mean
people
stay, move to Zim?
We'll go with Ryan Cairns. Oh, jeez, if I could
Yeah.
putt like I drive.
Kenzie also knows the ins and outs of Harare, that's for sure.
Yeah, so he'll show us a really good time there.
Yeah, I mean, two different types of good times, I guess. Maybe Ryan's will be a little bit more chilled.
This course is playing so long.
You might get a couple of free songs, you know. You can go to Brian, he'll sing for you as well.
He'll pull out the guitar.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Ben, you
please
ma-
run past Ben. Run.
Yeah.
You mentioned it a little bit earlier, but Ben, what was it like for you when you got that win on tour in Cape Town?
I mean, it was surreal to begin with because I never really thought I was in contention the whole week, and I was just trying to qualify to get into Didata the week after. And yeah, just kind of my game came together, and I was really right on the back nine in the wind. Just played unreal golf, hit some really, really good golf shots. And yeah, just put it all together, and that's kind of what got me to the 30, I guess, and then helped, obviously, the other guys struggling in the wind helped me get the win. But I just think, yeah, I just played outstanding on that back nine, and it was just Oh, I mean, as I said, surreal. It's hard to explain. It's just one of those things you. When I was in the clubhouse afterwards, I just made sure I signed my scorecard, made sure everything was right, and just let whatever happens kind of deal.
Were you shocked how soon it
And
came
yeah,
since you got on tour?
no, well, to say that within, we're not trying to be arrogant or anything, but I'm just saying, like, I had expectations coming out of university, and I was like, well, if I can be at this level, I can go and win on the Sunshine Tour. And I spoke to you about talking about my conversation with Neil Skiddycat and how I thought that it was very easy to come out here and win. And I guess it's a belief factor. If you believe you can do it, that's a huge help. If you don't believe, you're gonna struggle to win. But yeah, as I said, I spoke to Ski at Samola on my first event. I got an invite there, and that was my first Sunshine Tour event, vertical origins, and I was trying to qualify for Mauritius. And it was just something I just thought, oh, I'm just going to go out there, and if I play good, I'm going to win, kind of thing. And I did play well, and I came like 13th or something, which didn't help my confidence because I got even a bigger head, and I thought, oh, well, this is easy. And soon realized how good the guys are that play out here. So I think overall I expected to win pretty much. I expected to win any tournament I teed up in. And that was kind of the feeling I had, I guess.
Cool, man.
Go.
Kes, you've had a really good start to the year. I'm sure obviously the pandemic has kind of like dampened that a little bit, but you must have been happy with some of the performances you've put in early 2020.
Definitely. Obviously, getting my card was a big thing for me. And that was a great start to the year. I was so excited to get everything going. And then obviously all this happened. But it's just one of those things. I don't really think of it as come on. I don't really think of it as a setback, really. It's more of just a pause in time at the moment because everyone's stuck in the same position. We did get our email from the Ladies European Tour to tell us that we would keep our cards for next year and be the rookies of next year once again because there won't actually be a Q school or tour school in January for this year. So yeah, basically just a bit more time to work on myself, work on my game until everything gets going again. So I'm excited to get going whenever that may be, and let's see what happens really.
Cass, move your ball.
For $100.
Oh, love it.
$100.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm in.
Sweet.
Oh, there we
you owe
go.
me.
Down.
There we go.
Put money in front of me and I'm game.
Oh, that's true. Put vodka in your drop.
Ah,
You're so full of nonsense. Cass
Ben, you got a
came in very
question
hot
here.
last night. She's like, I don't drink. Next thing she's trying to drink vodka at the bottle. So I don't know who's.
I don't know where you get the bottle story
jeez,
from.
this is horrible.
Well, you brought out the bottle, and that's when I just assumed you were trying to drink it, and then you got glasses. So
You got a question, Ben. I'm going to read it to you now.
Right.
It's from Greg. I'm going to read it now. Maybe OJ will read it for you. Is
Okay,
this
Greg.
100, Ben?
no, that's a give. But with your putting, probably not.
Ben, Greg wants to know, have you met or played around?
He's supposed to be supporting me.
I'm trying to read the question and Ben is distracting me. So Ben, Greg was, don't worry, Cass. My putting is worse. Ellen Michelle is here, so I think I need a few lessons after this. But Greg wants to know if you've met Nick Price and Mark McNulty, and if you've ever had a chance to play with them, even Brendan de Jong.
I have met Brendan de Jong and I've met Nick Price. But I met Nick when I was very, very young. I've spoken to him once or twice since then, but I haven't met him when I'm in my old enough to actually know what's going on. But it was at the Zim Open when they played at Chapman Golf Club, kind of way back when, maybe 1998.
I
I was probably about 4 years old, so I was pretty young when I met him. But my dad met him, and he's good friends with Kevin Stead, and that's one of my dad's good mates too. So we're always hearing about what he's up to, where he is, and so we keep in touch. Not really, I mean, I know that he's very close with Sean Crocker, and Sean's my mate, so we all chat together and talk about him. And I guess I've never really reached out enough to go and make contact with him. And I'm sure in Florida, he would definitely help us out if we did go and try and meet up with him and stuff. He's always got good advice, and he's a very, very nice guy from what I've heard.
Yeah.
But Mark McNulty, I never met him. Heard great things as well. Seen some scorecards at Chapman Golf Club and some unreal scores. I mean, just ridiculous. He's like made 15. What did he make? I think he made like 15 birdies in 18 holes. Well, he was 15 under, so like 2 eagles or whatever. Ended up shooting, I think he shot like 59 or something out there, and it was just ridiculous. Looking at the scorecard, I was like, wow.
By the way, you guys are level.
To answer your question, yeah, I know it's getting tight out here. Cass is now under pressure, so he's just hitting the rough.
Ooh.
Probably going to get a bad bounce. Awesome. Go in the bush.
Told you,
Cass,
Ben,
if you make worse than a
yeah.
bogey on this hole, I'll give you 100 Rand back.
If I make bogey or worse.
No, you have to. Yeah. So if you make less than a bogey, I'll give you 100 Rand back.
Sweet. I love watching OG's yips. It's so funny.
Yeah, he's got a.
I've got a Matthew Wolf type of
Yeah.
set up there, but yeah, my guy is having a tough time.
Okay,
Ben, so if I make par, then
Okay, I'll make it easier for you. If you make par, I'll give you 100 back. If you make bogey, we just stay as is. And if you make double, then you give me another 100.
okay. Deal.
Perfect.
I'm in.
Sounds good. Don't duff it. It's tough from there. 3 wood out the rough.
That's it. 5 wood. Fly, baby.
Oh,
shoes.
wow.
Oh,
In the trees.
Oh my
got
No
the branch
way.
there. Cass, baby DM wants to know that you had a few wins on the Vodacom Origins of Golf. What was the new addition like to your calendar?
I think it was a really cool event. It definitely played a part in me getting my card in Europe. Because the Lady Sunshine Tour was only in the beginning of the year, as it always is, being able to be invited to those events as ladies really helped me prepare in a competition kind of vibe, which was really nice. The only unfortunate thing was you meet people like Ben, and you're not sure if you want to go back. But otherwise, it was a great experience.
A lot, so clearly I've made an impression.
No, it was really cool, and it was really nice to play with the guys. You know, you see a lot of the guys, Sunshine Tour players, on TV, and you hear about them, but you never actually meet them because you never play the same tournament or at the same golf course. So it was really nice to actually meet the guys and know who they are and things like that. So it was all in all like a really, really cool experience. I'd definitely be keen on playing them again if we're allowed to play anytime soon.
So I take it you'd
I
like to
definitely
see.
think it's awesome.
Yeah, you guys would like to see like sort of more events where like both the Sunshine Tour and the Ladies Tour sort of combined for tournaments.
Yes, definitely. And a lot of girls say, "Oh, yeah, but we won't do it if the money's not the same." It doesn't matter if the money's the same or not. Obviously, it would be great if it was. But I mean, just competing the guys, even if we're not, because when we play Vodacom Origins, the girls have their own section and the guys have their own section. But it's just the fact that you get to play with the guys on the course, even though they're not really your competition. It's just nice to interact with them and see what they do on the course as well. Because guys and girls golf is very different, but very much the same, if that makes sense. I mean, the guys hit it so far and all that, but the girls play, I wouldn't say, but most people would say that the ladies play a safer game, if you want to call it that, and they play it differently. So it's really cool to interact with the guys in the tournament. So I really hope that we can do more tournaments like that.
Not very good, is it? Yeah, I definitely think the Vodacom Origins, especially with the girls and everything, it's a great. It just adds atmosphere. I mean, the functions afterwards are always more fun. You see people you've never seen before. You meet new people.
Ben's talking about chaffing the girls.
Not really. But yeah, I guess it just becomes more festive. I think.
Yeah.
Like Die Data has always been one of those events, you know. And I feel like the Vodacom Origins, now that brought the girls into it as well, it's just, you know, made it so much better in that respect, kind of socializing, you know, not so everyone just goes from the golf course to the hotel, and then with the Vodacom Origins, they made a good effort of just doing well with the prizes and the prize giving, and made it made it worth hanging around for. If that makes sense.
That's cool.
Yeah, it is the whole vibe. That was the best part of it as well. Like afterwards, you can have a function. You can chat to guys that play on the tour. They all we're all in the same boat. We're all professional players.
Don't forget that you're engaged, eh?
That's not what I'm talking about. Talking about just
Careful what you say.
meeting the people.
Alright, this is a big putt. Cass, you know you owe me another 100 rand, eh?
I think I do.
I know you do.
Jeez, solid,
clutch in the
solid.
middle. Right in the middle. Uh-oh. Good putt, OG. That's the best putt you hit all day.
Trust me, I know. Oh, okay, so you just dropped to +6 there. So you are 2 behind with 2 to play. So no pressure there.
We're playing 18, huh?
We're playing 9.
You're dreaming. 9 holes.
We're playing 9.
Oh, check it's you. It's a good thing we're playing 9. You'll be broke after this.
I didn't hear what you said there. Wake up.
Said you'd be broke.
Ben, how do you normally play this hole?
Try and hit a drive as hard as I can without going in the bunkers. I think once you miss the bunkers, the hole's kind of open, and I wouldn't. Some guys like try and hit 3-wood and lay it up, or 2-iron, just make sure it stays short of the bunkers. But I think for me, I'm just pretty much I'm gonna try and play it just like I do in normal golf. So I'll try and hit in between these bunkers, like up here, and there's 4 in the fairway there, and then you just gotta, if you feed it through the middle there, that's kind of where you want it, and then you've got a good chance for the fairway, a chance for the green after that.
Yeah, but not like this.
You kind of want to be on the right side, but that's a bad shot. Terrible.
And what do you think of the changes that have been made on this course? I mean, I think those bunkers have sort of kind of made it a little bit difficult for you guys. I think for us Emmys, we kind of love the positioning a bit because some of them are out of play. But for you guys, I mean, what do you make of the changes?
I actually only know this golf course, the new golf course, because obviously being from Zim, I only moved up to Joburg probably 2 years ago, or a year and a half ago. So I actually don't really remember or know the golf course before the new stuff. So I can't really answer that one. Maybe Cash can.
I just remember a few bunkers were added, but I don't remember much of it. I didn't play at Royal a lot before.
Yeah.
So, but the changes that they did make have made it tough. Where they placed bunkers on certain tee shots, it really is in play. Maybe not for Ben, they may be a bit far for Ben to reach, but most other golf.
Big chatter. She's 2 shots behind. She's still chirping. You think she'd be quiet by now?
It's because it's a PlayStation.
Oh well, real life you've got less chance. We played together last time. I think I beat you by 8 shots.
Where did you guys play?
There, it's Selborne there.
Oh, I wonder. Okay.
Oh, I thought you were talking about this virtual golf.
You played like a blind golfer. It wasn't hard to beat.
Cass Allen wants to know who the ladies on tour think is the hottest guy on the Sunshine Tour.
Well, my fiance isn't on the tour, so it wouldn't be him, but I don't know. Ask the girls. Lejean, are you watching? Help me out
Lejean,
here.
tell us.
Help me out here, yeah. I have no idea. Definitely not Ben. I can tell you that much.
That's fine.
Does that help?
I get credit in other areas.
I know a lot of think, I think his name's Tyron Ryan. I think a lot of girls think he's good looking. I don't really know the guy. Who else? Anton Haig. People love Anton Haig for the girls. I've never met him either.
You should meet him. He's actually really cool.
Reply. If there's any ladies golfers, give us your opinion. Yeah. Ben, who do you think is the most looking girl on tour?
Mr. Trees.
I'm so focused on my game, I don't actually look at you guys.
Lejean is laughing, so...
Yes,
no, I don't really...
John says time, probably...
Is she saying yes him to Tyron or to enter?
But
Both of them. Never mind. They're gone.
Oh, she said both.
I did a
Okay,
good
cool.
what about why? But he's married with a child, guys. So get your heads out the gutters.
You broke up there. I didn't hear you, Ben.
Oh, I said he's married with a child, so you girls should pick someone else.
I just said what I've heard. He just had a little bit of me.
Yeah, he did.
And I know he is.
Be good. Don't go left. No. Be good. Stay right.
Guys-
Big left into the trees.
Guys, if you're on the stream and are taking part, don't forget that Cass has got a lovely little prize for someone that she will pick who's been active. And Cass, you can't give it to your mother. Hey?
Doesn't play golf, so that's all right.
Okay. Cool. You pick someone to give
Yes,
that wonderful
100
prize.
rand for a birdie. Yeah?
No, I'm already losing and losing money.
Oh, great shot. You should have said yes.
Oh, this could be good.
He's going in.
Oh, this could be good.
Get going.
Oh,
Get going.
my gosh.
Oh, go.
Great shot, Cass.
That's a 3-putt from there.
Lejean says, who says we can't look? Just because Tyron's
can.
married.
Window
Yeah.
shopping is okay.
Exactly. You never answered my question. Which are the girls? Come on.
But I don't really know. There was a couple of nice European chicks that were out there at Didata and before that. But I've had a girlfriend for the last 2 years, so I haven't really been looking, to be honest.
Oh, yeah, that good guy.
I tried to be.
You should try harder.
You're making me sound terrible.
Calm down. Get in the hole.
OG, you said get in the hole, the ball had already passed the flag.
Mine is playing in slow motion.
Ah, I see.
Okay, show us what you got there, Ben.
I got this.
Cass Hayden wants to know, what's your favorite course in Joburg?
Has to be Glendower all day, every day. Always in good nick. Great challenge always. You can change it up by playing off different tees. I'm sure Ben can agree. It's a really good golf course to practice on as well.
Royal East Joburg. Royal
Yeah, I'll
Joburg.
take Glendower's
But
also.
Glendower is really good too.
Royal East is very nice. Haven't played it for a while actually. I must go play. Also a great course. I like the courses that give you a challenge. It's not just okay if you hit it there you're good. If you hit it there you're good. You want
go in.
You want to challenge
Go
you
in.
to try.
No.
That should have bet $100 there. So I think I'd probably say the two best courses in Joburg is probably Royal East and Glendower, in my opinion.
I mean, the River Club's pretty good too.
How did
Yeah,
you get
that's
on River
very
Club?
nice.
I haven't actually played it. I've just heard and seen. And Cass plays on it quite often. She's a cool cat. She's one of the big dogs. Remember she said that in the interview?
Yes, she
Hopefully I
did.
can hang with the big dogs.
I told you.
Looks like she's not hanging.
Get up.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
That's
Cass, you're gonna
possibly
lose
game.
for the European, for the ladies tour here. What's going on?
You're lucky I lost because you would have got so much rubbish. It's actually-
Have you lost already? I love the
no, you
fact
still,
you
you
think
still
you've
have a
lost
hole to
already.
go, Cass. Don't give up yet.
OG, my mom says you're gonna have to teach her golf. I've tried. I've been playing golf for like 10 years and I can't even get her to hold a golf club. So
Has she seen how I played today?
well, I wouldn't send her to
Pretty
Ben
close,
because
eh?
he might chaff her.
Ben will check.
One up
What
with
do you
one to
think?
play.
Oh, it's tight.
Tough game. Okay, 100 rand down the
All
stretch.
right, yeah. What's at stake here?
I want to shave
Double
your
or
head.
nothing,
Ben.
Cass. No, that's your own fetish you have to deal with.
This is
Okay,
a lovely
$100.
I'm
finishing
gonna say
hole.
it's a fetish because her fiance's got a bald head as well, so I'm allowed to say it. I don't know why she wants every guy to have no hair on their head. It doesn't make sense.
How would you play this in real life, Ben?
I go with a driver and I tried it over the right bunkers. I can carry the bunkers, both of them on the right. So I just hit drive over the right hand side bunkers, leave myself with like a 60-yard shot in. That's my game plan, really. Sometimes I miss it a little bit right. You still get a shot. Yeah.
That was
9-9 from
exceptional, my
there.
PlayStation told me.
Exceptional case. Right down the middle.
How does it give you tips? Where?
It doesn't, it just said exceptional.
I think it's looking at your scorecard and telling you need moral support.
You literally one shot ahead. One. Like you're
That's
making
all
it
I
sound
need
like
to
I'm
be.
40 over par.
Yeah, one shot wins, eh?
Ooh.
Go past Cass's drive. Go! Yes.
Okay, both
See?
in play.
Okay, to answer everyone's questions, then my biceps are bigger. Clearly described and defined right there.
No, they are not. You said no chance of that one.
Your shoulders are wider though.
And biceps bigger. It's okay, Ben.
Pierce, I'm
not sure
hoping to
about
make
that.
par here. If I make par,
I'm hoping you're gonna hit the ball today.
listen,
OG.
if my guy can give me a backswing, I'll take it. oh gosh. My guy needs to
He's
see
out
this.
driven
Come
over. Check
on,
it out.
go!
Oh, one.
jeez,
Right in the
Victory
middle.
to Ben Follett. Ladies first.
That's it.
This is a big shot here, Cass. Oh no.
Down the middle.
She striped it.
Oh, this is looking good.
Oh no.
Good, you
gonna
good.
fall
Oh
right.
no.
Come on.
Ooh.
Oh
Come on.
no. She's in the mix.
Oh, no pressure there, Ben.
It's a good thing there's no hole on the green when Cass puts.
He's such an ass. Jeez.
My guy is having such a tough time.
I can hear your controller going
Can you hear
every
it?
time. You're not pulling the trigger there,
I
bro.
am, bro,
OG, how
like
much
a
vodka
million
did you have
times.
yesterday?
Jeez, my guy
You
had a
look
big
like you
heart.
got
That's too good.
No pressure there, Ben.
Nope. Perfect.
My friend Nathan
Mine
commented
says,
Cass
hey,
definitely has the biggest biceps.
Who?
One of my friends.
Who's got biggest
school.
biceps? Actually, your fiance wins that contest, to be honest.
What did you say?
I said your fiance wins that contest, to be honest.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's got huge biceps.
He's trying to get ones like mine. He's been working really hard. It's a challenge.
So how are you looking at Cass? Should I make this? Should I just
Who's up first?
Me? Should I end the game now?
Listen, this could be for the
You want
win.
to put money on it, Cass?
No, because then you'll make it. I'm just going to sit here and keep quiet.
Oh, he's done it.
Oh,
Mic drop.
oh,
He's done it. Oh, victory for the Vens.
savage.
Jeez. Alright, well, I don't need this, guys.
Hey, just try and two-putt for a change. Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh, no.
unlucky there.
Hey, and I got double or nothing on the money, didn't I?
no, you don't.
So how much
It was
did you
$100
make
for the
today?
whole-
Kes, so you
it
need to
depends, though.
you need to pick a winner.
Pick a winner. Okay, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go through the comments and just do a random pick.
Come on, get a par. Oh my gosh, what a
Oh, Ben, I just saw your fist bump, you cheeky thing.
Yeah.
I was gonna pick that guy, but he was supporting Ben, so I'm not gonna pick that guy.
Pick
I'm just
Pierce. I think Pierce.
Oh, who would support you? Look,
Yeah, I
Ish.
think
I think Pierce,
everyone who supported me
Pierce
would.
gets it.
yeah, I think Pierce has been a good sport.
Hey, why don't you do like a random pick?
A random one.
Pick because
Well-
something like really random.
Ben, you win by 2 shots. Congratulations.
Cheers, there.
Over. My gosh, I think we won't publish the scorecard. We might have to do a bit of editing there. Put me
I
out.
thought we were playing
But
18 to be fair.
Were you warming up?
No, Cass. They've
I'll
never
kill you
played
on the
18.
line.
Listen, congratulations, Ben. You win the Battle of the Flexes. And how much? $100 as well?
Oh, my biceps are bigger.
$300 as well?
So you can go buy some weights to get bigger biceps.
Hopefully, guys, once...
Maybe you can buy yourself a golf swing.
We heard yesterday from the Minister of Sport that professionals can start to play, so you guys can start practicing. And once all of this is over, I figure we have 2 games. We'll play one at Royal Joburg East, put down some real money, and then we'll go to Glendower afterwards. But congratulations, Ben, for today.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah,
thank you.
well done, Ben.
Better like next time you can hang with the big dogs, all right?
All right, okay. For my giveaway, I'm going to announce it on my Instagram. So
cool. Give us your handle. What's your handle?
Cas_golf.
Fantastic,
I'll
guys.
put it in the comments for you guys.
So head over there and please do stay tuned to all of our social media pages. Coming up this week, we've got the Sunshine Tour, virtual tour, stroke play knockout event. This is going to be huge. So do stay tuned to all our pages on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We'll be making that big announcement, and click that subscribe button on the YouTube page. And we'll see you next week. I'm off to practice a little bit. And thanks for joining us all. Have a great Sunday. Cheers, guys. Thanks for being such great sports.
Cheers. Thanks, everybody.
Cheers.